Hey everyone, welcome to the Naughty Samurai channel. Today we are going to understand how to deal with data types in our dataset, why having the correct types is important, and how to change them easily in Python before feeding the data into a machine learning model. Sometimes numbers are stored as strings or dates are stored as plain text, and this can cause problems during analysis or modeling. Luckily, Pandas makes it super easy to fix this. Let's say we have a dataset with columns like age, salary, and joining date. Right now, age and salary might be stored as strings and joining date as a plain text string. To fix this, we can use the .type function. It enables us to convert the data type of one column into another. These are few of the libraries that we will need in order to kickstart our task. The dataset that I'm going to use is this, where we have 5 columns: name, age, salary, joining date, and is manager. Now what we want to do is we want to put this into a data frame. So we will do that using the pandas library. We will write pd.dataframe. Within the parentheses, we will pass our dataset, and now we will store it into a variable named df. Let's run it. Alright, we forgot to run this. Let me run it quickly. Now we can rerun the cell. So this now works. Let's print our dataset. We will do that using print df. Let's run it. So this is how our dataset looks like now. We have 5 columns each, and we now want to check what their data type is. So for that, we will use df.info and we will run this. So you can see each of the columns are in the data type object. First things first, we will convert the data type of name from object to string, because a name can never be an integer or a float value, nor it can be boolean value. So the only thing we are left with is string. So we will convert the data type of name from object to string. Next comes is age. We know that age can never be in a decimal value format, so it cannot be float nor it can be string. So we will have to convert the data type of age from object to integer. Third is the salary, as we know that salary can be in decimal value format. So we will have to convert the data type of salary into float. The fourth one is joining date, and we will use the pandas library to convert its object type to data type format. And the very last one is the is manager column, and we will convert its object data type into boolean values. So let's start with the first one. So we will write df, we will pass the name of our column. The first one is name. Then we will copy the same thing again, and we are going to use the type function to change our data type. Within parentheses, we will pass the data type that we want. So here for the name column, I want to convert its data type into string. So I will pass string. So let's run it. Okay, so our data type for name has been converted to string. Now let's deal with the second column, which is age. We will paste the same thing here, just change the name of the columns. We will write age here and do the same thing here. Now within the parentheses, we will pass int, because we want to convert its data type to integer. Let's run it. So we are done with it too. We are done converting the data type of the first two columns. So now let's deal with the salary column. We will paste the exact same thing, and within the parentheses, we will pass salary now. Same thing here. And within the parentheses, we will change it to float, because we want the data type of salary to be in the float format. Let's run this. Now what we want is we want to convert this one into datetime format. In order to convert it into datetime format, we cannot use this type function. We have to use the pandas library, and from the pandas library, we will use the toDatetime method in order to convert the data type of object to datetime. So let's copy this thing, paste it here, and we will remove the type function from it. Change the name of the column. We will write joining date. Do the same thing here. Now what we want to do is we will have to call the pandas library, and from that we will use the datetime method. And we will keep this within the first parenthesis. And now we will have to, okay, I think we are done. So what we have to do is we just have to run it, and the data type has been changed to datetime successfully. Now the very last column, which is the is manager, For this, we will copy this line again. We will paste it. And we want to map the values as they need to be in Boolean value format. So they can either be true or false. So whether it can be that the person is a manager, which means true, or if he's not a manager, then it will be false. So we will have to map. Okay, we forgot to change the name of the columns. So it would be is manager, and the same thing here. And now we need to map the values. So if the values within the object are true, so we know that in the values within the object are stored as strings. So it can either be a true string or false string. So if it's a true string, then we will map that true string into a true Boolean value. And if it's a false string, then we will map the false string to a false Boolean value. So this is it. We will run the very last column and we have successfully converted all the data types. Let's verify it. We will call the info command again, and when we will run it, we will see all the data type has been changed. Name is still in the object data type because as I told you before, string works in the exact same manner as object, so it's not changing here. But you can see for the rest of the columns, the age data type has been changed to integer, salary has been changed to float 64, joining date has been changed to date time, and is manager has been changed to Boolean. So we are successfully done applying the necessary functions and changing the data types as we want. So we changed the data type of the columns for the smaller data set, but now let's deal with a larger data set. So I have this code here, which I will paste it. I would be attaching the link to this in the description box below. You can download it straight from KaggleHub. So we will run this. Okay, we now have our data set. So this is how our data set looks like. Let's find the data type of the existing columns. For that, we will use the info command again. We will write data.info. Let's run it. You can see the data type for each of the individual columns. What we will target is we would want to convert the data type of applicant income from int64 to object. So let's do this. We will write data. Within the parentheses, we will write the name of the column, applicant income, and write the same thing again, applicant income. Now we will use the step function, and what we want to achieve is we want to convert its int64 data type to object. So as you saw before, even if we convert it to string data type, it will eventually result in an object format. So let's pass str. Let's run it. Now let's recheck again if the data type has been changed. Let's run this, and you will see now the data type of the applicant income column has been changed to object. Previously it was in int64, but now after changing the data type, it has been successfully converted to object. So this is a very specific way in order to change the data types as per needed according to our choice. I hope you guys understood it well, and if you did, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you soon in the next video. Until then, keep your mind sharp, your code clean, and stay sane. The Naughty Samurai signing off.